and welcome. Today is January 23rd, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. Okay, so today I will work on, let's see, I'll do the Witch's Tarot. Okay, and clarifying it, I have a special deck. I have Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, here we go. And let's use that as a clarifier today. All right. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have 8 of Pentacles, and clarifying that is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that your Divine Masculine is currently working at this moment, and it could be the Divine Feminine here. We also have here the Knight of Swords, and in this depiction the Divine Masculine is pulling on his Divine Feminine's hair, and they're spectators. So what I'm getting here is that you know, your Divine Masculine wants to come in and communicate with you. I feel like, you know, I feel like they want to tell you something, okay? And also, they want to tell you something, you know, in front of other people. And right now, I feel like, you know, they're working on that situation there. Yes, again, we have here the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. So here, I see, like, you know, brand new communication, truth and clarity. And I feel like, you know, he just doesn't know, like, really how to communicate, but he is all in your junk. Because here, in this picture, okay, You see that knave looking at her ass? He's like, he want to eat that. So, yeah. Yeah, he's just in awe, guys, okay? Your divine other is like looking at their divine feminine, and they're like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with this reading. All right. Okay, first we have here 9 of Cups. Then we have 7 of Wands. Next we have the Sun. And then we have the Hangman. So what I'm getting here is that your divine other, okay, wants to have their wish. They are very desiring of their divine other. And I see here, like in this picture, there is a divine feminine that is looking at the 1 cup, and then there are 8 cups surrounding it. So what I'm getting here is that the divine feminine has received the Ace of Cups, you know, from yesterday's reading, and today she is just looking at it like, should I take this cup? I don't know, you know. And I see that here in the overall energy, I do see here divine feminine, you know, that is looking at the 1 pentacle. And again, I'm getting this feeling like, should I take on this new beginning with the divine masculine? I waited long enough. He should wait too, you know. And and I see here there is a crow here sitting right behind this divine feminine. But I see that, you know, this divine feminine is really working on it, and the divine masculine, you know, wants to communicate and let their divine other know, like, how they truly feel, and they want to move forward. And, you know, it's almost like, you know, they want to tell the world, like, you know, how the divine feminine, you know, means, you know, to them. It's like they don't care. They want to bring attention, you know, to this connection. And the divine feminine is like, I don't know, let me think about it. Okay, so next we have here the 7 of Wands. And so again, I just feel like, you know, the divine feminines are really feeling defensive, you know, and it could be the divine masculines. And I feel like, you know, both parties are really standing their ground. You have to realize that, you know, everyone has feelings, okay? It's not just one-sided. If the divine masculine comes and approaches you with, you know, their emotions, you know, you have to figure that, you know, they are investing their feelings into their actions. At the same time, you know, the divine feminines are feeling really defensive, you know, but they too are you know, all in their emotions because they don't want to get hurt because of, you know, all the past experiences that that the divine other has gone through. And so I feel like here, you know, the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands energy is in regards to both parties. Now next we have here the Sun. And so what I'm getting here is that this is, you know, like really good, healthy energy. I see here, like, you know, happiness, you know, strength. There's like this newness. You know, and I feel like, you know, you're both gaining the strength, you know, from the Sun's energy, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, really, you know, coming together and expressing, you know, your emotions and coming together in the physical. And, you know, and I feel like, you know, the divine masculines, you know, wants to, you know, kind of expedite this process, you know, and I see that, you know, there is a standstill because, you know, we do have here the Hangman. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like this is divine feminine's energy, you know, where, you know, they are just hanging out, you know, trying to gain some enlightenment to the situation. They're well aware, you know, of their divine masculines trying to, you know, make things right, you know, and I feel like, you know, they are just taking their time to make sure that this is what they want, because the overall energy here is the Eight of Pentacles. It's really up to divine feminines at this point. I feel like, you know, the ball is in her court now, you know, whether or not, you know, she should take like this pentacle or not. I mean, she is really looking at it like, let me wipe this pentacle down a little bit and see if I want this or not. And that's the feeling that I'm getting here. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups, we have here the Moon. So what I'm getting here is that I feel like both divine masculines and feminines both want this wish fulfillment. You know, divine feminines are looking at that one cup, okay? They have received it, you know, from the divine masculines. And they're just like looking like, she's got like this smirk or her, like a little smug look on her face. She was like, should I take this cup? I don't know, you know, because I just feel like, you know, it's like it's her turn now, you know, where, you know, in the past, you know, she was the one that was offering the cup, and now, you know, now it's the divine masculines that's giving her the cup. But, you know, here, you know, we have here the Moon. And what I'm getting here is that even though that the divine feminine, okay, is really looking at the situation, she really does want this cup, but she's just holding back, okay? Divine masculines, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands, we have here the Seven of Pentacles. So these are two sevens here. So I feel like, you know, divine masculines, and I feel like it could be both. You know, you both are being defensive, and you both are waiting, you know. And I see here that this divine feminine has a red, like, rope tied around her wrist. And so, you know, that could mean like a little bondage. But what I'm getting here is that, you know, again, this divine feminine is stepping on one cup, and it's almost like tilted over. It's like, yeah, she's just playing around with this Ace of Cups energy. And the divine masculine is sitting here like, you know, having the divine feminine in his arms. And she's like, should I don't know, let's just, you know, wait and see, you know. But little did they know is that they are bound by that red rope, okay? This is a divine connection. And so I feel like, you know, divine feminines, you know, is using the law of attraction, you know, to get to her divine masculine. And she is just taking her sweet time, you know, and having the divine masculine approach, you know, her in that way. Okay. Now with the Sun card, okay, we have here the Six of Chalices, which is the Six of Cups. Okay, so I see here, you know, like, you know, with this, you know, sun, you know, with the light, you know, on this connection, I see here that, you know, whatever karmic situations that happened in the past, I feel like, you know, that's no more. I feel like, you know, there's light to that now. And I feel like now it's a coming together of the twins. And I see that this divine feminine is looking back at the past, at how her divine masculine was, you know, with another karmic, you know, and she is like really looking at the situation. She has gained light, okay, and now she sees that her divine masculine is coming back, and he is coming back with his emotions. So she is being very cautious at this time, you know, with this you know, coming together. And so, you know, she is working on, you know, letting, you know, their divine other, you know, come back. So that's pretty good. Now here with the Hangman, we have here the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so again, what I'm getting here is that, you know, the divine feminines, I feel like this is divine feminines, okay, they are being very cautious at this time. They are hanging out, okay, because, you know, they have been in this Five of Pentacles energy, and they do not want to be left out in the cold anymore. But what I'm getting here with this depiction is that they are no longer, you know, in that. They are embracing each other now. So in the past, you know, where they were, you know, kind of separated, you know, feeling like no one cares for each other. Oh yes, your divine other really does, truly does. And I feel like, you know, since this is Pentacle energy, they are coming back home to their divine other, you know, in their arms, embracing them, you know, where they should be. And I see that they have the little violin here, and what I'm getting here is that, you know, the divine masculines have played some sweet music to serenade their divine other, and they are at home and just making love. So, you know, that's really good energy, guys. All right. Okay, so next we have here the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have here the Five of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands. So what I'm getting here again is that there's a lot of sevens here, okay? The Seven of Pentacles comes out twice. And so basically I feel like the divine masculines, okay, have stepped it up, you know. They have, you know, communicated their emotions towards divine feminine. And, you know, if they haven't done this, you know, already, I see that they are waiting, okay. They are really thinking about the situation. They want to come into union with their divine other. And I see here the Five of Wands, which is in the center of this reading. So this to me is conflict, but I feel like, you know, with this particular card, it is conflict with other people. It's not just divine feminines. I feel like there's more than one person here involved. And so here, you know, with the King of Wands, you know, I feel like, you know, your divine masculine is going to take action, okay? They are going to move forward, okay? They're going to go and approach their divine other. They want to reconnect with their divine feminine, you know. And I see this at a house, okay? Like, I feel like, you know, the first place that you guys will probably like rekindle this is in the home environment. And I see that they're really thinking about it right now. So let's clarify. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, we have here the Five of Wands. What I'm getting here is that your divine masculine is waiting, okay? They don't know if their divine feminines have moved on or entertaining other people. They're conflicted right now. They don't know what you're doing, you know, and they're just wondering, will the divine feminine like take me back, you know? And I see that this divine masculine, okay, is looking at their divine feminine, you know, making out with someone else, you know. And so, like, I just feel like, you know, they really don't know where the divine feminine is truly at. You know, has the divine feminine moved on? You know, does she have any emotions for the divine masculine? And that's the feeling. So that's why, you know, I feel like the page of, the Seven of Pentacles is out here, because they just really don't know how they feel. You know, if they've given their emotions and they're like, how come she isn't, you know, or you know, their divine other isn't being reciprocated, you know, in the same way? Well, like, because in the past they were, you know, and they don't know, you know, probably because of time, you know, that had passed on. And so that's the feeling I'm getting with that. Now, with the Five of Wands, okay, which is also here clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have here the Knight of Chalices. So I feel like, you know, your divine masculine, okay, is conflicted and, you know, approaching the divine feminines, okay. Here, you know, you see this knight. He is on his horse, and you see the divine feminine. She's in that water, all naked and immersed in that water, and the divine masculine is looking at her, and he wants her. You know, he's coming to offer, you know, his emotions. And so, like, he's really your divine other is really conflicted at this time. I feel like, you know, they want to offer this new beginning, okay, but you know, and I feel like they probably could, or they're still thinking about it, but at the same time they're waiting, and they're really conflicted on, you know, delivering this emotional offer, you know, to their divine counterpart. So, but I feel here that your divine masculine, okay, with this King of Wands, is ready for action, okay? He is sitting on his throne. He's got this grimace, like this look on his face, like, you know, I'm coming, baby. And I see that because it is clarified here with the Ten of Pentacles. Your divine masculine wants to go for everything. The happy home, the family, you know, love making, you know what I mean? Because here, this divine masculine, okay, is in front of the divine feminine, and he is making sure that the divine feminine's needs are met. You see that divine feminine? She is laying on that couch. You know, she's got grapes and stuff, and that divine masculine is willing to please. So that's all beautiful energy, and with this, you know, with that clarifying the King of Wands, that is definitely what your divine masculine wants to do. They want to serenade you and take you to the next level. Okay. Alright, so here we have the Three of Pentacles, and then we have here the Star. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, your divine masculine is really working on this situation. You know, they've planted their seeds. They're just waiting for the right time. They're really conflicted, and I feel like everyone, you know, has their guard up. You know, divine feminines have received, you know, this cup, but you know, they're just being on guard too, and they're not letting in on the divine masculine know about how they truly feel. You know, like in the 3D, you know, they might come off as arrogant or, you know, a little bit detached, and that's why this divine masculine feels like, you know, they're conflicted. They don't know like how divine feminine feels, but really deep down inside, I see here the divine feminines really does want the divine masculine, okay, but they're a little on guard too, you know, and I feel like, you know, some of it has to do with ego, you know, and this all comes from, you know, past experiences, you know, with their divine counterpart. And here, you know, I see the Star. So I see that, you know, as the divine masculine comes in, okay, with his fiery passion, his desire, his, you know, his drive to approach the divine feminines, I feel like wishes will come true. So let's clarify. Okay, yes. So, with the Three of Pentacles, we have here the King of Cups. So, of course, your Divine Masculine is working on coming in as the king. He is working on his emotions. You know, in the past, your Divine Masculine, you know, wasn't really good at that, you know. They were probably like in and out. They, you know, maybe they expressed it, maybe they retracted, you know, but here, I see that this Divine Masculine is offering their full emotions to their, you know, Divine Other. They are rubbing, you know, on their Divine Feminine's hair, you know, just making sure that, you know, she's feeling really safe and loved. And this is like really like gentle, you know, caressing, you know. I feel like your Divine Other, you know, wants to make sure that you feel that way. And so that's so beautiful. And here with the Star, guess what? We have here the Six of Wands. And so with this wish, I feel like, you know, they are feeling really good. They have control over their situation. They know how to approach Divine Feminines. It's like they know like what they need to do, and they are going to come out victorious, guys. Okay? So, crowning this reading, we have here the King of Cups. So again, the King of Cups comes out twice. Your Divine Masculine is working on this King of Cups. You know, they are working on providing, you know, their emotions. Like, you know, in yesterday's reading, we had the Ace of Cups twice. And today, we have the King of Cups twice. So they have evolved, you know. They're no longer the Knight of Cups, you know. They are the King today. And so that is so beautiful. Oh, I can't make this stuff up, guys, really. And clarifying, you know, this King of Cups, guess what? We have here the Two of Cups. They are ready to make love. They are ready to have a relationship with you. They are ready for something deep, something emotional, something, you know, that they haven't had, okay? They want this with you, okay? They really do. This is so beautiful, guys. Divine Feminines, I see that, you know, the overall energy here is that, you know, you're in your Eight of Pentacles. You're just working on the situation. Your Divine Masculine wants to come in and communicate quickly, you know. They know what they want, okay? They don't want anything else. Everything in this reading here is for the Divine Feminines. They are working at it. You know, they want to show you how they really feel. They want, you know, you have the light, Divine Feminines, about, like, you know, the third party situations. You see that your Divine Masculine is coming back. They want to have a reunion. And I see here, you know, you're just hanging out, you know, but I see, you know, with this Five of Pentacles energy, there is a coming back together. You know, I see that you guys are going to make up. You know, your Divine Other is going to serenade you with some music, and touch you in that, you know, loving way to make you feel, you know, that sense of, you know, love that you had before. And if they were not expressive of their true love, oh my goodness, guys, it is coming, okay? I see here that because crowning this reading is the King of Cups, okay? And clarifying that is the Two of Cups. They are coming in with their full emotions this time. They are not holding back, okay? So if you are on the defense, okay, and you're just toying with your Divine Masculine, my guidance to you is stop wasting your time and putting up like this, you know, facade like you don't want your Divine Other. You want it as much as your Divine Masculine does. I would say, you know, you don't have to let it all open, but be open towards your divine masculine. I don't see anything, you know, negative in this reading. This is all about you, okay? They are focused on you, okay? So if you have, like, you know, like some doubts, like, you know, they're in a karmic situation, no, okay? If you're resonating with my videos, you are not in that, okay? Like, your divine masculine is working on coming together with you, making it right, and finally, okay, they are offering their emotions to you. So that is so beautiful. Okay, so let's find out what the angels have to say for today. And plus, Valentine's Day is coming up, guys, and I think this is the prelude to that. It's just a feeling, you know. All right. We have here wait, okay, and trust. So this is what I'm getting, okay. I feel like, you know, the divine feminines here, okay, they're in their Eight of Pentacles. They're working, okay. Their divine masculine is coming in as the Knight of Swords. They want to charge in, okay, and rush in and communicate with you. So if you are not in communication with your divine other, just wait, okay? Wait for your divine masculine to come towards you. I see that, you know, they will come, okay, and express their emotions. I feel like, you know, here we have the Seven of Wands. People are being feeling defensive at this time, but honestly, after, okay, you guys reconnect, I see the light here. The sun is shining, guys. You know, I feel like you guys are hanging out, you know, but even we have the Five of Pentacles here. It's not that feeling of being left out in the cold, okay? This is a coming together. This is what you both desire, okay? That whole, like, you know, being separated and things of that nature is no more. I feel like with this energy, you guys will be coming together, embracing each other, okay? So wait for communication, okay, from your divine masculine, because I see that he's going to come in and communicate. All right, divine feminines, just work on yourself, okay? Work on your stability, work on you, and trust in a situation. I know that there's a lot of divine feminines, you know, who don't trust the divine masculines, but, you know, with this reading here, I definitely see that it is okay to trust. It is everyone's ego and fear is, you know, pushing this connection back. Okay, so if you fear, if you are an ego, release those fears, release attachment, release, you know, outcomes. When you go with the flow and just be happy and light on a daily basis, that is when your true happiness will come, okay, guys? And I will post a little more information on that. Basically, those are called kleshas, okay? And kleshas, you know, are things, you know, or actions, you know, in your life that prohibit you from true happiness. So if you are upset, if you are angry, if you, you know, are not really, you know, feeling it, okay, it is because of kleshas, okay? It's attachments, it's ego, okay, it's fear. You need to release all of those, because if you are embodying any of those kleshas, guess what? You are preventing your own damn happiness. And I'm sorry to say this, but you are. So release that and be happy, okay? Alright, so what is the love message for today? Love yourself first. What did I say? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I see that, Divine Feminines, are working, probably working on themselves. They're not probably 100%. They're polishing one pentacle. They have 7 in the back. I also see here, that's probably the 7 pentacles that is right next to the Divine Masculines. And so, love yourself first, Divine Feminines, And I feel here, also, stop playing, mind games, okay? I don't know. I am not about no dang mind games, but I'm all about being open and being free. When you are honest, when you be truthful, that is when the real connection happens, okay? That is when you can be vulnerable. You have to learn to let go. Do not fear of getting hurt. I know that there are painful situations, but when you are involved in that, let it go. Do not cling to those emotions, okay? Those are probably past emotions. Let go, be free, okay? And love yourself first. Alright, so let your friends help you, okay? Ask for and accept support from others. So ask your friends, and we got this again yesterday, and like I said, I could be your friend, and as a friend, I'm telling you, okay, to love yourself first. Let go of any kind of emotions that are affecting, your connection. Be open, be free, okay? Love your divine other. I know that, whatever has happened in the past wasn't on the up and up, but, if you forgive, okay, you can renew anything, any connection, okay, guys? You just have to be in that loving energy. So, I really hope you liked today's message. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages for the collective. And every day, there's a new message. And today, I feel like, Divine Feminines, they are working on themselves, and the Divine Masculines wants to come in and communicate with them. And I feel like, both parties are feeling defensive. Both of you want the 9 of Cups, and I see that the Divine Feminines, are putting a wall up, they're not revealing, what they really desire. They say that, they want, they don't want their Divine Masculines, or they do. I feel like they're hiding that, okay? They're not letting the Divine Masculines know fully how they truly feel. And that's why the Divine Masculines are stepping back a little bit, because they're feeling a little defensive. I feel like they may have made some small communication in the physical, and they're wondering why their Divine Feminines isn't being receptive. And so Divine Feminines, if you want this connection, okay, and I think that you do, because you wouldn't be watching these twin flame readings, right? And if you do want this connection, let your guard down, okay? I feel like there's a lot of, defensive energy here, but it is safe for you guys to love. I see your Divine Masculine is wanting to give their emotions. They are going to come in as the King, and it's in here twice, guys, so that's confirmation. They are coming in with their emotions, and they're going to be working on it. So if you would like to book a private reading, you can also visit me on my website. It is www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And thank you all for all your donations. And again, I do have a Valentine's love message on the website, and it's going to be delivered on Valentine's Day. So if you're interested in that, basically what it is that it is a reading using this tarot of sexual magic, okay, and I will be clarifying it with my own personal tarot oracle deck. So that is in the works. I'm waiting for it to come. That's why I wasn't talking too much about that. So I'm really waiting for that oracle deck to arrive. And I feel like you guys will be pleasantly surprised with the messages that are going to be coming out, because basically I'm going to be painting a story of what your divine other really wants to say to you that they aren't at this time. I think you guys would really love it, and I thought that it would be really sweet, you know, that you would receive those messages, especially if your divine other isn't communicating with you, or if they're not the expressive type. Now in this reading I see that divine masculines are coming in with their emotions, so hopefully, you know, by Valentine's, you know, they will, and you know, the reading will actually justify, you know, what is going on, you know, in your situation. And so I think it's a win-win for everything. So yeah, you can go ahead to my website and check that out. I'm gonna close out that particular reading on February 13th, you know, because my intention was that everyone will receive, you know, their Valentine's love message on Valentine's Day. So, you know, even if you purchase it today, you know, I will not be delivering that to you until Valentine's Day. I want it to be, you know, something special, you know, for you to open up on that day, so that you know how your divine other, you know, feels and what they want to communicate with you. So okay, so I really hope you liked today's message, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.